Hi, this is ARUSHI Sharma, and you're listening to the ARUSHI Sharma Podcast. I recently read this book named It Ends With Us. It's written by Colleen Hoover, and I was filled with respect for the author. Not just because of her writing skills, that's of course a bonus, but for how aware and strong she is. Writing a story about abusive relationships, and that too about one's own family member, is difficult, and she did it. And I'm so glad that I was forced to think about these kinds of relationships, about how many toxic relationships I was in, and of course not as toxic as Riles and Lilies though, but at some level hurting me and not providing me with enough space to grow. I realized that there are not only black and white colors to a situation, but there are many colors in between, like purple, yellow, green, many. A toxic relationship doesn't always mean that the person you are in a relationship with is bad, but it means that the person isn't doing enough to nurture you. One of my favorite lines from this book is said by Ryle. He says, "There is no such thing as bad people. We're all just people who sometimes do bad things." And that is definitely correct. It resonates with me so much. We all have our own insecurities and our own traumas that sometimes force us to do the things that we don't want to do. But does that mean hurting the people you love is justifiable? No, 100% not. Love should be unconditional, definitely. But it should be two ways too. Tell your partner how their actions hurt you. If they stop it, great. And if they don't, well then, you shouldn't burn yourself to keep somebody else warm, especially who doesn't even care about you. Here's one quote I wrote when I was emotionally leaving the toxic person of my life. If you can't change someone, change their place in your life. They are not growing along with you, but they're also acting as an obstacle to your growth and happiness, plus also causing you harm. The moment you start to think you deserve better, trust me, you do. And I understand it's easy to say than to do, to actually leave the person. We don't want to cause pain to the people we love. We don't want to hurt their egos. It's humane. Sometimes it's because we are scared or insecure, dependent, or sometimes it's just from the sense of love. You don't have to completely leave them. Just try to be emotionally independent. And how to do that? Self-love. I know everybody says self-love is the key, but trust me, it is. It doesn't have to be the materialistic form of self-love. But just knowing the fact that you're amazing, you're capable, your life is beautiful, and you're going to do amazing is enough. Don't be toxic to yourself. Then only you can leave other toxic people. And it doesn't always have to be with the romantic partners. Toxic people in your life could be your parents, your friends, or relatives. Relationships should be filled with love and care. Not a single second has to feel scary. It should be filled with acceptance and respect. It should be a place that allows you to grow. Remember, you deserve the best and you will have the best. The other side of this coin is to also remember to not close your heart in the process. Keep boundaries, but also keep your heart open for love. Create space for love and kindness. I wish you all stay happy and continue to grow into better human beings. And keep your heart open for bliss and love. And how to do that? We'll talk more about that in the next episode, so stay tuned. This is ARUSHI Sharma, and you were listening to the ARUSHI Sharma Podcast. Bye!